So referee John Keane with his final instructions. We're seconds away. Let me introduce our ringside guest this evening, Cass Chalice. Good evening, Cass.
Hey Ian, it's great to be here. What an exciting night of boxing here in Birmingham, and it looks like we're in for a big one right here. If Derek Chisora's recent brush with Sylvester Stallone is any indication, he's sort of got the eye of the tiger. I mean, Sam Sexton refused to look at him during the pre-fight instructions.
An interesting dynamic in the relationship here. Chisora tried to get in Sexton's face, but then during the introductions, he was leading the applause for his opponent. They're good friends outside of the ring. They've shared a ring before. Chisora won it that night. It looks as if it's going to be exciting though, because both boxers down to action immediately. Chisora landing with the body shots. Positive start from him, but Sexton is throwing some leather as well.
For two big guys to be boxing and so close together, they're going to not have any trouble connecting their punches tonight. Well,
Chisora
spoke too soon on that one.
Commentator's curse as Derek Chisora threw a very wild, a barroom brawl-esque right hand, which Sexton easily sidestepped. Sexton pumps out that left jab. That's how he won the fight against Martin Rogan, both fights in fact, by utilising that jab. Chisora says Sexton's got the sweetest jab in the heavyweight division. It's quite a statement. Well, there we see it. Ramrod straight. Chisora making a deliberate effort here to target the body. Pumps out a jab of his own. Sexton maybe a bit fleshy around the midriff.
Sexton already doing a good job keeping that right hand high. I mean, he's literally touching his forehead with it and throws that jab. That's classic textbook style.
There is that jab, as Cass said. Real ramrod straight. Chisora looking to score with these hooks to the body. Now with an uppercut as well, but Sexton's smothering his work there. That was a bit low from Sexton. Back comes Chisora with two body shots of his own. Not bad for a heavyweight fight, this. Sometimes they can be real stinkers, but both boxers putting on a show here. Sexton's face is beginning to redden.
Yeah, and the history they have together is good because they both know somewhat what to expect. They both feel they've improved tremendously since their last meeting, and now they both want to get the better of one another tonight. And Chisora throwing some chopping right hands, and Sexton standing there and taking them and giving back a bit of his own.
Good round this. I think Chisora's probably just had the edge. Really burst out of the blocks, but Sexton's had some success as well. And he sticks out that jab. Sexton said the defeat against Chisora really gave him a kick up the backside. He was a part-time boxer until then. Now he's very much a full-time man. Good opening round, Cass.
Yeah, not bad. You know, Chisora certainly looks like the more active boxer starting out. I mean, he's got some good head movement, some good body movement. He's on his toes. Sexton a slightly bit more flat-footed. Let's see what the corner of Chisora is telling him.
Right, you need to work that jab, baby. You need to work that jab. Double it up, yeah? You're crowding your work again, yeah? Boom, 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 step out, clear the room, through the middle, it's crying out for it. Uppercut, left hook, okay? Yes, or lead with the left uppercut and come with my pro towel. Okay? Pro towel, please. Left towel.
Chisora's corner asking to see that jab some more.
Yeah, certainly saw plenty of Sexton's. A bit of blood in Chisora's mouth as well.
Probably from those straight left-handed jabs of Sexton's. I mean, it really is impressive when he throws it. He really throws it with authority. He extends his arm out there. He turns his body, and his hip goes right through it.
Double jab from Sexton to start the round off. Felt he could be a dangerous opponent for Chisora this evening. Sexton up. Really came of age in those two fights against Martin Rogan. Well, the crowd like that, a little stumble from Sexton, but I think he just tripped. No clean punch from Chisora.
Chisora not really getting all the power behind. It seems like he's, pulling back. There you go, a little bit, but he seems to be sort of pulling some of those punches there.
He got the faster hands, Chisora, bouncing around. Now he doubles the jab himself. He's got an interesting story. He grew up in Zimbabwe. Came to the UK when he was just 16. Boxing really saved him from a life of crime. Oh, good shot that from Sexton. Got Chisora backed up on the ropes. Chisora grins at him, waves him on. It was a nice combination though from Sexton.
Yeah, it sure was. Sexton had his man up against the ropes and he did what he had to do. Chisora seemed to welcome it, but for some reason Sexton held back. He should have stayed on his man. It's the second round, and why not get this over with early if he could. He played it safe.
Body shot there from Sexton, just trying to get Chisora's hands down. Now Chisora shows some good head movement.
See a slight swelling under the left eye of Chisora already.
Chisora comes back with a jab. Good fight this. Both guys in good shape and prepared to throw some leather. See so many heavyweights, don't we, Cass, who are just big guys, not in shape. Plenty of blubber.
Yeah, that's certainly not the case with either of these two tonight. They're certainly in decent shape. I mean, they're decent-sized heavyweights. Now at the world level, the heavyweights, of course, we've mentioned a few of them earlier. The Klitschko's, young Tyson Fury coming up. They're making, even Nikolai Valuev. The heavyweights on the world stage today are well over 6'6" and bordering on 270 pounds. These are somewhat smaller heavyweights on the world stage, but just the same. Hey, David, hey. Can't call him a big heavyweight. He's got one of the big belts.
And if you've got the speed and the work rate, then you can afford to give away a few pounds. It does look a big arso, doesn't it? You imagine one of these guys going up against one of the Klitschko brothers.
It's a tough task for anyone. Now Sexton's starting to let his hands go, and just at the end of the round, he got a few quick points in for the judges.
I like this fight because I think both boxers have real belief that they can win. And you can see that on Sexton's face as he goes back to the corner. Even though he's had that defeat against Chisora, sometimes when it's early in your career, you can almost put it down to inexperience or just a bad night. And Sexton's just had that improvement in a sense that he really feels that he can win this. A few deep breaths in the corner.
Yeah, I'd say that Sexton definitely has a game plan here. There's no question. He seemed a little nervous in the pre-fight introductions. However, he clearly has a game plan. He's a man on a mission here tonight, and I think he's on a good way right now. Just early in the fight, but he seems to be willing to wait it out, to plot the course properly.
Chisora a little slow off his stall at the start of the third round. A few mind games from the British heavyweight champion. Sexton, of course, the Commonwealth title holder. Both belts on the line this evening. Scheduled for 12 rounds. Both boxers in black shorts. Chisora has the white trim. And the white gloves as well.
Nice three-punch combination by Chisora. And Sexton right back. Here we go. Overhand chopping right by Chisora lands on the temple of Sexton.
I don't think either of these guys are going to knock you out with a single punch. More accumulation type fighters. That makes it for an exciting fight though. And a fight that could easily swing either way. Chisora, a three-punch combination. Don't really think any landed. Back comes Sexton. I think it was a big moment in Sexton's career when he went to Northern Ireland. A really hostile crowd over in Belfast. Martin Rogan was being sold as the next big thing in Irish boxing.
Poured a Guinness on that fire, huh? I mean, right now Sexton seems a little flat on his feet, and it would be nice to see him moving a little more because he seems content to just take Chisora's best punches. But, I mean, it would be great to see him get on his toes, start to throw that jab out there again. I mean, he clearly has the jab advantage. There's a lead left uppercut that didn't even come close to landing, but threw it just the same.
Oh, good shot there from Chisora. I think caught Sexton more off balance. Not a combination here though. Chisora's on top in this third round. Good head movement there from the British champion. Doubles the jab too. Sexton just being made to look a little bit stationary in this round.
It's true. It's a really impressive jab for a heavyweight. I mean, you know, other than, you know, Vladimir Klitschko, who seemed to reinvent the heavyweight jab, you don't see too many heavyweights utilizing it properly, and it's nice to see Sexton taking advantage of that skill. Just like to see a little more of it.
It's Chisora who's winning this round on work rate alone. Again, that good jab though from Sexton. Yeah, going back to the Rogan fight, second one, there was a real needle between the two of them, and the crowd was so hostile in Belfast. And Sexton really came of age that night. And he could easily have cracked under the pressure, but he didn't, as Chisora catches him here with two good right hands on the belt. Back came Sexton with a body shot. Another good round, Cass.
Yeah, that sure was. I mean, you know, things are definitely heating up here. Chisora, Sexton, there's belts on the line, there's pride on the line, there's a future on the line, and both of these boxers want to win bad tonight, and it's showing, and it's going to show some more. It's only round 4.
Yes, sir. Okay, you're doing well. Yeah, but we want better.
I know.
You're still not checking the uppercut through the middle. Great space for it, yeah?
I'm going to.
Okay, please.
Listening to Don Charles in Derek Chisora's corner.
Mate.
Shoulder nudge.
Where's my cold towel?
Chisora's asking for his cold towel, I think.
See that? There's a nice, you're watching the replay here. You see how Chisora gets that right hand right around the guard of Sexton. I mean, Sexton's doing the right thing by keeping that hand up, but he's not keeping it close enough, and Chisora's able to pick his punches.
Interestingly, Sexton's corner said to him, they're just on the belt, that you can do 20 rounds if you need to, so let's get on it. Interesting statement. Both these guys in good shape. Sexton maybe looks a bit fleshy, but I think it's an illusion. He's in the shape of his career. Chisora's in good shape as well. There's always something special about two heavyweights going at it. It really is boxing's blue ribbon division. It's been had its ups and downs over the last decade or so.
So it's certainly in a valley right now. I mean, the heavyweight division is somewhat lackluster, and there's not really too many things to look forward to. However, Chisora and Sexton here hope to change that tonight.
Sexton just got through the little left hand there, and Chisora took a backward step. He's now trapped on the ropes in Sexton's corner. Don't think he was hurt, but just for a second, Sexton a bit reluctant to follow up his good work. If he was worried that Chisora was perhaps playing possum.
Well, Ian, your characteristic is spot on. Trapped in the corner is exactly what Chisora looks like. It's a good place for Sexton to have Chisora in the corner, because he doesn't look like he's really ready to move. He sort of seems helpless, and that's, I think, Sexton's advantage right there when he gets Chisora into the corner. You know, some boxers like to play that possum game on the corner, wait for that counter punch, but I think it's a good thing if Sexton to keep him there and just start ripping shots to the body and the head.
There's a good left hand round the corner there from Sexton. Maybe his best punch of the fight so far. Back comes Chisora with a right hand of his own.
Nice body shot followed by an up. You know, Chisora's got some of these chopping punches, and Sexton doesn't have an answer for him. He's got his guard up, and he keeps his guard a little high, and he leaves his ribcage wide open for Chisora.
Back comes Sexton though, and then with a good combination, and then sticks out the left jab. Chisora goes to the body. Really is turning into a very good fight indeed, this one. Referee John Keane just has a quick word with Chisora about the head. Not seeing too much of the referee. That's good from Chisora. Body shots, then the jab. Oh, good right hand from Chisora. Sexton's a bit stationary at the moment, needs to get out of trouble. Back comes Sexton though. Doubles the jab, then a right hand. best round of the fight so far. Really is turning into something of a mini war, this. So neither boxer's got a real single KO punch, and that's leading to a very, very good fight indeed. Cass.
Yeah, this is the type of fight that you put miles on the odometer. I mean, these guys are taking a lot of punches. They're not too busy. They're not on their feet. They're just trading away, and you know, this is where it could get real exciting, because as both boxers tire as the rounds go on, there's going to be even less movement, and they're just going to be swinging away. This could really turn into a slugfest.
Okay, you need to feint, throw some feints. Yeah, you're not throwing any feints. You're becoming predictable with that. Yeah, you're doing good, but I want some feints in there. Yeah, then go.
You're not coming into it, man. Yeah. Well done, you got air in your you just got water in your ear. Or you got
So we're back
air
in
your
Sexton's
ear.
corner
Does that
now.
make sense? Good high glide, get some water in you. Good for his slaps. Come chill. Thank you.
Too much of note from the corners at the end of round 4. Have you got it, Cass?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's even. I think it's a close enough fight here that it's either man's fight, that's for sure. 2 rounds to 2. Take that.
Almost matching each other punch for punch on the fight stats. Chisora perhaps landing a few more, but there's a sheet of paper between them at the moment.
It's a nice ebb and flow. So far, it's been a good rhythm, back and forth. Neither boxer has really sort of taken over. It's back and forth, and Chisora lands his, and Sexton comes right back.
All the fights have been good this evening. All right. Good start to the round here for Sexton. Oh, good jab. Good body shot from Sexton. There's an air of expectation around this arena at the moment. You can't be disappointed with what they're seeing here.
Well, you know what they came to see, Ian, right? They came to see a big knockout by a big heavyweight, and it's very possible that it could happen.
I think as this fight goes into the latter stages, I mean, both guys taking a lot of punishment here and throwing a lot of leather as well.
And what you need to realize is these are some big men throwing some big leather from very close range, and they're both trying to take each other's heads off.
Bit of wrestling, we've not seen that at all really. Our referee John Keane might be needed in a minute. As Chisora on the ropes, just being bullied a bit by Sexton at the moment.
Yeah, but Sexton's not doing any. He's not doing enough work when he's got him on the ropes. He needs to step away just like that and then step back in, but behind the jab.
Or low blow there from Sexton.
Yeah, and the referee's going to give him a warning. Almost.
Back comes Chisora with a right hand. Wrestling here now from Sexton. Looks like he might be the stronger man in the clinches. Busy, his corner say to him, and he responds with 3 punches. Oh, it's just getting a bit messy in this round. If, Sam Sexton's just beginning to feel the pace a little bit.
Yeah, it just seems like when Sexton's got Chisora against the ropes, instead of him being trapped, it's an opportunity for Chisora to get some breath. He just locks arms with Sam, catches his breath, while Sam tries to struggle free. It's not really a good thing for Sexton anymore. Sexton needs to step away and fire off that jab and then follow it up with a big right hand.
Sexton almost seems happy to take a breather as well.
Yeah, I'd say it is certainly a mutual resting time on the ropes.
Oh,
Nice body shot, right?
yeah, good body shot from Sexton. Doubles the jab as well. Chisora's working hard though. He's taking the best of Sexton's shots. Keeps coming back. Sneaky right hand there in the clinch.
That's the 3rd uppercut Chisora's thrown from close range that's landed, and Sam better be careful, because that's a tough punch right there to defend that uppercut from close range.
Maybe it's just me. I just got the sense that Chisora was beginning to take control in that round. He just looked the happier of the two when he went back to the corner. I don't know if Sexton's just beginning to feel the pace here.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Sexton, we're already here in round 6. We're coming to the halfway point, and it's a tough fight to score. I mean, it's really a toss-up at this point. 3 rounds to 3, it really doesn't matter. At this point, what they need to do is exert their will. I mean, Sexton needs to start using that jab. He needs to start to pull away.
Come on, you've got to dig in.